Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for the Avengers Annual Issue 1 2024. Oh, it says team up with Thanos. And it has a really nice cover here showing Thanos leading a charge with the Avengers. This doesn't really happen. This is more just the Infinity Watch of what's kind of going on with the Stone Bearers. This really only has, like, 3 Avengers in this. This really shouldn't have been called an Avengers Annual. It's more of the Infinity Watch thing. And that's, like, as long as they can connect it to the Avengers, sure. But there needed to be better done connection of what was kind of going on. So let's crack into this. So we pretty much get up to speed on Thanos and his whole idea of the situation of what's going on with these stone bearers. Thanos. There are those who claim to know what drive him to spill the blood he spills. They think it is love. Yet his love for death led to her imprisonment within a polished stone, a stone which then fled from Thanos' possession. For Thanos' love is not a pure and beautiful thing. It is not love that drives him, nor is it hate, nor is it loneliness or anger or lust for power. What drives Thanos is the knowledge that Thanos is right and everyone else is wrong. I get that. I can pretty much jive with that understanding of Thanos. It is duty that drives him. Only he knows of the volatility of the Infinity Stones, and only he knows that the best time to strike is before they can cohere. The universe is counting on him. It's like, okay, that's a pretty good setup there. As we then switch over to Thor. Elsewhere. Thor, where are you? Flying over Manhattan towards the rendezvous point in Brooklyn, Captain Marvel. I approach from the north. Ah, there you are. Be right with you. Our fellow Avengers stuck in the impossible city until Tony can figure out how to teleport through that mystery force field. Thanos' work, if what Fury said is true. Basically, they might not make it in time. In that case, we will have to resolve this situation ourselves. The Infinity Stones have found hosts. Some of these stone bearers are reasonable people, some are not. You say there's a 7th stone? The Death Stone. Aye. It is resurrected and bonded with Phil Coulson. You're alive! It's like, okay, yeah. As he's standing there with Nick Fury. It's like, okay. Carol? Damn, Phil. When did you get so sentimental? It's pretty cloying. It's like, oh. Okay. The Stone Bearers are gathering here as we speak, and you are certain that Thanos is on his way. Hector Batista, overtime, paid us a visit from the future, told us the Stone Bearers would be battling Thanos before the day was out. Then we have no time to waste. I'll stay back. These stones pump each other up in proximity, and I'm afraid of what might happen if I get too close. Since he's the Death Stone, doesn't know what would happen with that. Fury, stay with him. Thor and I will handle this. Better get down there fast. It looks like they're arguing. As we then pretty much shift over to the Stone Bearers. Not far away. You can't be serious. You other Stone Bearers are a bunch of dorks. Me, Timey-Wimey, and No-Face here are the cool ones. It's like, well, this is off to a very fucking great start. I'm not a dork. I'm the Prince of Power. I am your star, right? My name's Colleen. This is Multitude and Apex. Apex, yes. We're all Stone Bearers. We were all chosen, so I don't think antagonism is the best. Wait, you don't think you're in charge, do you? What stone do you have? Mine? That's cool and all, but I've got reality. You hear me? Reality. Reality trumps mind. It's like, oh, sweet Jesus. I don't mind this. This is very interesting to see how they interact with, but it just reminds me of, like, when you get, like, some kind of food, and it's not exactly what it says. Now, granted, this is still pretty good to see what's going on here. Like, I went to this place and it was like a cinnamon roll cheesecake. However, it was more of a cinnamon roll that had cheesecake in it than cheesecake that was a cinnamon roll. There's a difference. It's like, oh, okay. It was still good, but I'm like, there should be a better name for it. And this should have been like a one-shot getting us up to speed with the Infinity Watch to lead into the Infinity Watch. So we pretty much get her just being an asshole. This isn't rock, paper. Yes, it is. That's exactly what it is. And my rock beats your rock, so I'm in charge. All in favor, raise your hand. Cute. That's cute. As she pretty much uses the reality stone to do that. It's like, but the mind can have the effect on reality as well. There's a reason there's all these fundamental aspects distilled into stones. I've got plans for us, Colleen. Big plans. And those big plans are not going to get screwed up because one of us has morals. I've got morals, says Overtime. It's like, what are these big plans? We really even don't really get them in here. I will turn you into a goat. Greetings, Stone Bears. Thor. Hi, Thor. Fair tidings, Apex. I do like Thor just being like, hey, Apex, because it was linked up in his annual. Are you here to fight? Nay, my friend, we come in peace. Good to see you, Carol. Colleen Wing, how'd you get wrapped up in this? Long and bonkers story. You're here to help? Yes, we are, and the first thing we need to do is to get some space between all of you. Proximity could make you volatile. Oh yeah, I get it. You want to take our power from us. That is not what... I love how it's like, listen, these stones kind of amplify each other. It could make it volatile. Oh, you want to take our powers... Oh. No? As she then pretty much fucking uses her fist shit to pretty much take on Thor and Carol. Keep your damn dirty hands off our Infinity Stones. Damn it, my brain's stuck on hands now. It's like, then you're not really good with the Reality Stone, are you? This isn't good. Wait a second, we're not fighting the Avengers. I control reality. I can do anything. I need to diversify. We should really just pause a second. It's like, oh, sweet Jesus. I'm like, going up against Carol and Thor like this? Damn, Star, Ripley, knock this off. What part of we come in peace are you having trouble with? It's just fucking... God. You can't have my stone, Thor. You can't take my strength. I don't want your... My strength is all I have left. It's like, dude, we already did this in Thor's. How can you be this stupid? Coulson, where the hell are you going? Say something. Damn it. Of course, the Death Stone is like, well, shit's getting fucked up. Might as well flit around. Star, you've got to calm down before someone gets hurt. Ugh. What the hell? Don't move, Captain Marvel. These portals will remain open until I command them otherwise. So if you even twitch. Now, that's actually pretty cool there. To showcase that. And the art for everything going on with the Reality Stone is doing pretty decent too. That's it, Quantum. Slicer like sushi. You can feel it, can't you? The power? This is phenomenal. It's like, is it? Like, I've not seen anything kind of different at this point other than what you can usually do with these stones. Help me, the souls are... I have too much power. One of the souls is trying to break free. It's okay, little robot dude. I'll pause time and you can... What? How'd I get here? He's too strong. I can't stop him. And I love that Overtime's trying to help. Coulson's like, why the fuck am I here? Look out! As we see pretty much a Thanos construct soul pop out. You can imagine more than hands. You can imagine more than hands. Wait, is this the Thanos we have to fight? One of multitude's soul constructs? Well then, that's not so boof as she gets wrapped out by that Thanos. Hell yeah, as she now has graduated 2 fucking feet. 1,000 apologies, Thor. You're like a brother to me. I am, but the Infinity Stones have chosen each of us for a special purpose. I could no more give up my destiny than you could give up Mjolnir. That is what I said. It's like, oh God, he's so stupid. Like, Wreck-Rap, like, he reminds me of Wreck-Rap, but, like, dumber. Wreck-Rap at least had some kind of balancing. This dude's just a whole level of dumb. You have no idea what this is like. I can feel the universe on my skin. I know every quadrant, every galaxy, every planet. I know every nebula and hilltop. I know every... Uh-oh. As Carol's like, I will fucking blast you. Captain Marvel to Iron Man. Any closer to teleporting down here? Another few minutes, Carol. Can you hold that? And that's about the extent of the Avengers. We just have Tony on the horn, and Carol and Thor dealing with this. Oh sure, no problem. Everything's peachy. I can change the world. I can literally change the world, and you have not done anything like that yet. I can make it better. I can make it whatever the hell I want. Well, fuck you, you asshole. Ease up, you hear me? We have to talk through how best we're going to use these stones inside us. We're not going to talk through shit. Now get that Time Store lightsaber out of my face. We are the ultimate power in the universe, so we're going to start acting like it. It's like, oh, sweet Jesus, you megalomaniacal fuck. Looks like we're in danger of losing control of this situation, Thor. Nonsense. Do we have control of this situation? The tide is about to turn in our favor. I can feel it. Are we not Avengers? Do we not always win the day? It's like, Whoa. No, you do not, as Thanos pops up and promptly fucking thunder cracks the whole kind of thing. Now, this is kind of interesting that he has 2 gauntlets, but he utilizes this helmet to hold Infinity Stones that you'll see how he gets hurt. As we then see Overtime getting fucking blasted. Thor, don't let him get the Time Stone. Carol, such impertinence. As Carol gets fucking flung away. It's like, shit. Quiet, as then Thanos just fucking bonks him on the head. And granted, this isn't too bad. We get pretty much your traditional paneling here. Nothing kind of like out of the ordinary. That's enough, Thanos. There you are, my beloved. Even in this weak, insignificant form, you are still majestic. Thanks? I'm going to kill you now. I think not. I trapped you. I formed you. I made you. You are mine, little stone. You will not act against me. Coulson? Purple Fiend! As we then get Apex punching. It's like, interesting there. Quantum, get up, damn it, and teleport the sloozer into the sun. Thanos then kind of like gets out of the rubble. Thanos, face me and be pulverized. You. Quantum, is it? I'll take the space stone now. Sure you will, Thanos, as he tries to blast at him, and then he like rubber bands it back. I was like, ooh, nice. Sure you will. Ha! Well played, fellow Stone Bearer, but don't throw him into the sun just yet. Allow me to have my fun. Oh, God damn you, dumb fucker. You should not leave these portals open so long. As he then pretty much takes on Quantum. It's like, oh shit. And takes out the stone. No, that is a beginner's mistake, as he starts putting the stones into his helmet. You shall kill no more stone bearers this day. You shall face the wrath of Apex, the space stone. He's got the space stone. You shall not get the power stone. Too late. As he then utilizes a portal to rip it out of him as we see Apex die. Stop, damn it. As the Mind Bearer fucking plunges a sword into Thanos' head, which is a nice move. You think you are at your strongest just because the other stones are close by? When they are fixed to a gauntlet, when they are embedded in a crown, the Infinity Stones are as one, and they have all the power in the universe, but you are not as one. You Stone Bearers are fractured. You are weak. And I will take that Mind Stone as he fucking just kills her, like, ruthlessly. No, screw this. Oh, look, I am God. And then fucking, grimace-ass motherfucker pops up and starts fucking murking everybody, and now you start fucking getting, the fear of God in you. No. You seek to flee? You seek to use your powers to alter reality and retreat to safety? I think not. So we see the stones glowing on his head, and Thor trying to come up and help. Thanos, silence. A true God has work to be done. As he just fucking blasts. He doesn't even really kill Thor at that one yet. Fight me, monster. Fight me, and what? Apologies. I just took your powers away from you. You were saying fight you? Very well. As he then pretty much tanks Carol. Please, there are too many souls. They're all fighting too. As he then just steps on his ass. It's like, no. They'll behave for me. Come along now, little stone. You don't belong with this mortal man. No, as we see him just murk Nick Fury. It's like, shit. He fights against me, but you know that only I am worthy to wield you. His efforts only delay the inevitable. No, stay with me. It's like, sorry, Coulson. So we see Carol lying down there. What do we do? He's beaten us. What do we do? Do we run? Coulson is buying you time. You assess the situation, make a plan, act. You've got one more chance. When you're a time traveler over time, you've always got one more. And it's like, okay, let's see how overtime handles this. You ran from me once. Let me show you what a mistake that was. Come to me. I will remove all uncertainty. Good. As we see him take the Death Stone and just slot it into his helmet. His crown. You. Have I not killed you already? No matter. I will kill you 1,000 times over if that is what it takes to rip that stone from your chest. Overtime assesses the situation. The situation is bad. He needs a moment to make a plan. Just a moment. So he takes his moment. He exists here until he calms, and then he opens it all up to time. He knows what he must do because he has already done it. As he stands in the present, he moves through the past, nudging, manipulating, directing the flow of events in order to arrive precisely here. Burger? Don't mind if I do. Nice suit. Thought a costume change might help us keep our heads. This is weird, isn't it? Two of us existing in the same moment. You ready for what comes next? As we see him, and I do kind of like the different kind of outfits he has. It's like, okay. Not even remotely, but that's no reason to put it off. Two of you. Wait, what have you done? Me? I've done nothing. Yet, but in a moment, I'm going to go back in time and let you kill me. Which means I won't be here to ensure that this timeline exists, or that we're having this conversation. The temporal bubble that he has, or I have, enveloped this moment in, will then collapse, and time will resume its normal course, and the paradox will shatter reality. Unless you give up the stones, you love death, but you also love life, your life especially. You think you have beaten me, but there's a way to win. For Thanos, there is always a way to win. Kind of echoing stuff that Doom has said. You don't have the time to figure it out, big guy. Only we have that. Old Doom and Kang and Ultron. A lot of the villains do that kind of stuff, but it's always that kind of arrogance. If you'll excuse me, I have to get killed by you now. Man, this is gonna... So, what's it gonna be? Oh, this is gonna hurt. I will make you regret this. Yes, you will. And then we see the Infinity Watch. So, this is actually a really kind of cool panel there. Not totally sure what just happened there, or what we're supposed to do with these powers, but one thing I am sure of is that we've got to figure it out away from people. Don't speak for me. Though I do want to get the hell away from the Avengers. You mean two of them that said, hey, we want to kind of figure out what's going on here? Ya putz. This is incredible. The universe better behave. The Infinity Watch is watching. Okay, sure. Don't worry, Nick, Carol. I'll keep an eye on them. We'll be in touch. Good luck with that, Coulson. I mean, granted, trying to help other kind of people is kind of gnarly, but ooh, this is going to be a bitch. Was I dead? I'm pretty sure I was dead. Fury. I look forward to killing you both again soon. Thy wisheth. This, I fear, does not bode well. Oh, it doesn't bode well at all. It doesn't bode at all. Thor, Cap, Iron Man here. I've disabled the force field and we're free to teleport. Where do you need us? Guys? The end? As we also get a thing by Nick Lowell, the Infinity Editor. As we pretty much learn that this isn't the end of Infinity Watch. In fact, we have a new Infinity Watch series debuting this December from Derek and artist Rory Coleman. Not only do we get to see the Infinity Watch get to know each other, they'll probably try to kill each other, which we've already pretty much seen here. I mean, have you met Star? And that's only half of it. Our plans are so huge in this book, but know that it's all about the characters as always. We hope to see you all in December for the coolest book of 2024. It's like, as we then... Now, granted, that's a really cool looking one right there. But, overall, I enjoyed this. However, if somebody's going for this and thinks that this is an Avengers book, and this is going to tie to anything that's really been going on in the Avengers, that's not what's happening here. This, I think, truly shows the weakness of doing just the annuals connected for an overarching story, because the Infinity Watch took over this, and we saw only Carol and Thor and voice of Iron Man. It's just... If I told somebody that this was an Avengers annual, they would probably want to see the Avengers of what's been going on in the main book, at least roster-wise, and they wouldn't get that. And this is $4.99. Now, granted, I enjoyed this. I liked the art. Action was interesting to see what was kind of going on with the Stone Bears. The Soul Stone Bear kind of got fucked over and was just like, ah, freaking the fuck out. Other ones got some interesting stuff. Mine just kind of stuck to, like, lightsabers and fighting shit. But Thanos kind of going through and ripping them apart. It's like, yeah, you guys need to fucking figure out what's kind of going on. And Coulson being like, I got the Death Stone, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. As it's pretty much taking over his body and shit. It's like, oh god. So, I enjoyed this one and still had a fun time with it, but it's not what it says is on the tin. And I wouldn't blame people for being irked at that and angry at that and disappointed, especially with the price that goes on for this. If you're going to do with the Avengers, it should have the Avengers more prominently featured in it. This is the prelude to the Infinity Watch. So I think they need to kind of work that better, because this was more like, never do a backdoor pilot. If you're going to do a pilot for something, fucking do the pilot for it. Just be like, one shot, Infinity Watch, let's see how this goes, crack on. Don't just be like, hey, here's this really beloved series. We're now going to take an episode from it and try and set up and do all this kind of stuff and see what goes on for it. It's like, no. I mean, you can do setup in the show, so that way you got the spinoff, but give them the time to make their own kind of thing on it. So, this was a weird one. It was enjoyable to see all of the Stone Bears and be like, oh god, this is horrible. The Infinity Stones are kind of gnarly to begin with, but having them with hosts like this creates vastly more problems than we normally have to deal with. It's like, ooh, shit. So, those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.